Hey guys, and welcome to BenderTube. Now if it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that little bell icon so you get all the videos the second they come out. Now lately I've been talking a lot about $600 phones, $1,000 phones, and frankly guys, you don't need them. There are plenty and plenty of cheaper options out there right now where you can spend $200 to $400 on something that's actually decent. Today we're taking a look at the Alcatel Idol 5. All the features it has, and what you can do with it. The first thing I noticed the second I turned it on was this display is bright. It is actually just as bright as the iPhone 7, slightly dimmer than an iPhone 8, and surprisingly, it is brighter than the iPhone 10. The cool thing here is that it has front-firing stereo speakers. But of course, you can't go downtown without making a few stops first. Coming out with such a cheap phone, I thought this was going to sound like it was being played through a tin can. Surprisingly, it was pretty loud and really clear. The Idol 5 has another nifty feature where you hit this little Now button and it could pull up customized functions or even open up specific apps. You can fire a Pokemon Go, YouTube, or even just hit the side, pull up your camera, flashlight, calculator. Now the camera here isn't anything to joke at either. It has a 12 megapixel rear camera and an 8 megapixel front facing camera. Both of them look great in decent lighting. And if you're using the front, you also have an added panorama mode for selfies. That way if you're with a bunch of friends, you can literally just pop it up, take one to the right, one to the left. Now this phone charges using USB-C and has its own version of quick charging, but you almost don't need it because this phone lasts me from the time I got up to the time I went to bed with still about 20% battery left and fairly average use. Now no phone comes without its flaws, and in this one in 2017 doesn't have any biometrics. That's right, no fingerprint reader on this thing whatsoever. You're doing everything with a passcode or a pattern. Now under heavy strains, this thing is gonna lag out. I could see you being out in the sunlight for a while and it's starting to get warm, slow down. I was even playing Pokemon Go for about 20 minutes and was just getting a little bit of lag. It wasn't too noticeable. It was a little bit noticeable when I was using the VR headset though. That brings me to another point. The Idol 5 has a VR headset. The image is slightly pixelated, but that is due to the pixel density on the phone. Otherwise, the headset actually works really well. The buttons are responsive and it definitely tracks really well. Now this headset is in no way the best VR headset you've ever seen in your life. It's definitely not an Oculus Rift, but it's only $50 more with this phone. So if you're looking for something a little fun or for a gift for someone, it is kind of worth it. Now here's the part where I tell you if you should get it or forget it. Well, there's a catch to it this time. This phone is only available on Cricket Wireless, so if you're on Cricket, get it. If you're on anything else, forget it, but they do have similar models on other carriers. I kind of feel like someone in marketing is sitting there going, "Come on, buddy, we have to go back. We have to put the phone on all the major carriers." Well, even though it doesn't have a fingerprint reader or take decent low-light photos, you are still getting a really solid device here. It has a long-lasting battery, a really bright display, front-firing speakers. It even has a decent camera with some unique features, and that Now button is nothing to laugh about. I used it a ton while testing out this phone. That's it for me today, guys. If you find this review helpful, please comment below, like the video, and as always, I will see you in the next video.